Let's do it. Let's do it.
First photo.
Aww.
Oh.
Lali's face. Yeah, that's my grandma.
Ah.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, I was in high school, so probably 15.
Wow, Lali. Impressive.
Oh. Your mom's so beautiful.
Lali, what are you doing?
Okay, lips. Oh, come on now. So specific,
Don't
also
judge me.
shocking.
My favorite color is black. Can.
Yes.
Give me a point.
No.
12 points go to Lalela.
Thank you.
Hello everybody, hello dear super family, a long time no see. I'm happy, honored and delighted to welcome you to the new Miss Supranational official YouTube channel show, the Lalela and Lewis show with the wonderful, amazing Miss Supranational 2022, Lalela Mswane. Hi Lalela, thanks for joining.
Hi, Ivan.
And Mr. Supranational 2022, Luis Daniel Galvez. Hello Luis, so glad to see you back.
Hello.
We'll be meeting regularly here on the Lalela and Lewis show on YouTube. So guys, make sure you like this video, share it across your social media with all super fans in many countries across the globe, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe as well. So we decided to have a little fun in this first episode, guys, and because, you know, people from a lot of countries in the comments are asking about your life stories, about who are you. They want to know you better, and so we decided to give them this opportunity and to get to know you better in this first episode. But still, want to make some fun of it, all right? So the rules are very simple. I'll be asking you questions in turns. A question about Lalela and a question about Luis. When I'm addressing a question to Lalela, Luis, could you please write your assumption about what Lalela could answer to this question on the list of paper? Guys were asked to prepare papers with pen markers. We'll wait until you note down your assumption, and then Lalela would answer, and we'll ask you to show us what you've just written, about what you think Lalela could have answered, okay? And we'll see whether it's a match. All right, so thus we'll try to get to know you a little bit better. Are you ready, guys?
Ready.
Yes, let's do it.
Perfect. All right, Lalela, first question goes to you. What time do you usually wake up in the morning? Luis is writing. Luis, you ready? Hold up.
I'm ready.
Okay, Lalela, your answer?
7:30.
7:30. Oh.
But that was simple.
No.
All right. Let's move on. Luis, what is your favorite color?
Okay.
Okay, Luis, what is
Yeah?
your favorite color?
My favorite color is black.
Bingo! Yeah!
Yay!
Woohoo!
That's good.
12 points go to Lalela.
Thank you.
South Africa.
Yay.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, number 3. Luis, you'll need to write down your assumption. Lalela, what type of music are you into?
You should know this.
Luis, Lalela, you should know this. Remember,
You should
Oh,
know
man.
this.
Lalela, and your answer is?
Classical music.
Louis, romantic pop. All right. Oh, it's near. It's close. It's close, guys. Louis, it's close. No worries.
Lali, I know that you like classic music, but you know, favorite? I guess like romantic pop or
So specific,
Don't
also
judge me.
shocking.
oh man.
Wow.
Lalela, now you'll have to write.
Yes.
Luis, what is your favorite season? Lalela is writing.
I mean, I still need to win. Okay, let's.
Hmm.
I'm confident.
Okay, ready? Okay, it's summer.
Show us your
And I
paper.
wanted to say that.
What is the winter?
Winter!
Winter.
It's the,
The opposite.
it's the other way around. All right.
Oh, Lali, that was the opposite. Can she lose points on this because she did the opposite?
No, it doesn't work like that.
Number 5. Luis, you'll have to write. This one is simple, I think. Lalela, do you like going to the movies or prefer watching at home?
Your dancing move is making me distracted. Okay.
Pressure. I prefer watching movies at home.
Can
Oh.
Yes! 12 points go to Luis.
I knew it.
No, it's 1 and 1 so far. Yay.
Okay,
All right.
fine.
Oh, okay. Now, Luis, sorry for this next one, but I think many people would love to know. Lalela, you will write. Luis, do you sing in the shower?
Oh. Lali, what are you doing? And she's like so sure about the answer. Like,
Your answer.
my answer is yes.
Oh, come
Lalela?
on now.
Yay! Lalela's got 2 points. Luis, can I ask you what you usually sing in the shower? Is that romantic pop?
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah.
What we'll do now is we'll be looking through your photographs, all right? Before we started our filming, the guys were asked to send us their photos of different age and in different locations and doing different things. So now let's browse through their photo albums and listen to the stories behind their photos, all right?
Yes, let's.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's take a look at this first photo. A pirate, Lali, why is it? Can you tell us the story of this photo?
So I was 8 years old, and we had a Pirates Day at school. I don't know why, but we had a Pirates Day at school, and you couldn't purchase a costume. You had to make one at home. So my brother, being the brother that he is, pulled through for the girl, and he made me a whole costume. And I look like a boy.
Wow.
I literally look like someone's son.
And she has like the background and everything. No, it was really good.
But of course,
It had the background. It has
I was so
like a
focused.
pirate flag behind. Aw, that's so sweet. I love it. And the white parts. First time I see it.
I'm glad you like it.
That wasn't so bad. So let's see mine. That was sweet. I like it.
All right, let's go. Let's go, Luis. Yeah, here we go.
Oh man.
Oh,
Now can you see? Yeah.
that is so cute.
Lali- Lali's face.
What the holiday is that? What holiday
So
is
that's
that?
my birthday.
How old were you turning?
I was 7 on that picture. Oh, that's so
That is
sweet.
adorable.
I know. I was turning 7. That was on my house in Cuba.
And this is your mom, right?
Yeah, that's my mom.
Do you remember what
That's
present
beautiful.
did you get for this birthday when you were turning 7?
Oh yes, I remember. Actually, I have a picture that it's on the bed with all the present on the bed, and I had that one. I was going to send it that to you, but it was like a little like, I don't know. But I saw the present. I had like a like a big toy, like a Power Ranger. I don't know if you say like that, like a Power Ranger, like the blue one. A big car, like a monster truck car. I have a few present that I remember.
All right.
Aw.
So you were pretty happy then, right?
Yeah, it was a really good birthday party.
All right.
Your mom's so beautiful.
She is. Oh, thank you, Lily. Yeah,
Mm.
I was so small.
Okay, Lali, next one.
Oh wow!
Listen,
Come on, Lily. Ah, that's not fair. I don't have
I
cool pictures
think
like
that
that.
was no, that was in high school, and I was in a dance company, and we had a dance season at the theater. So this was our dance season. So this was behind backstage by our dressing room, and it was during rehearsal time. So we were fooling around, and I think we had a break. So we're like, oh, let's just take photos. And yes, and I miss them so much. Actually, we were good friends. Like they were very supportive. So yeah, that was a couple of years ago.
So how were you on that picture?
Oh, I was in high school, so probably 15-ish. 15-ish,
15.
yeah. I think I was
Wow.
15.
Lale, for how long have you been doing ballet? I think it was a huge part of your life.
Yes, I started when I was 9. And I did it religiously, like every single day apart from school holidays, but even like on Saturdays for hours, like from the morning till late afternoon. It was ballet and I. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. All right. Let's be moving on. Luis, your next photo. No, this one's a very cute one. I really love this one. Let's,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Is that your grandma?
the hair.
that's my grandma. She passed away last year. So she's one of my, favorite person. One of the people that I most like admire. And she like, I lost my father when I was 2, and she literally like raised me. So she, she's admirable to me. And that picture, that was the last time that I went to Cuba. So that was 4 years ago. It's a sweet picture.
Wow.
It's a sweet.
Luis, you meant to say that last time you were at home was 4 years ago? And could you tell us
Yes.
a little bit more about your story? Like you're saying that last time you were at home was 4 years ago, and well, when did you leave Cuba, and what have you been doing after that?
So the thing is that the first time that I went to Cuba after, I went to Mexico when I was 18 years old, and the first time was 2 years later, and I was deported. So I went to Cuba because I was deported from Mexico because I didn't have my documents from the agency and all the stuff. So I went to Cuba that first time, and then I went a second time to see my family and my grandma. And I think that this was the third time that I went to Cuba, 4 or 5 years ago. I think I'll be going again this year. I think maybe in November. Let's see. To see
Well,
my mom and my family. Yeah.
you definitely shall, and good luck on your trip. And say hi to all of your family and tell them we're proud of you, Luis. And the whole
Thank
world is
you.
proud of you.
No, thank you,
Mm,
Evan. Thank you, thank you.
Okay.
Just, I think it's the one of the biggest difference is that I had the opportunity to show and to people, to see what is, but it's the story, it's the same story for a lot of, I think for millions of people around the world. They are separate
yeah.
about from the family, and they're, pursuing a dream, and you have to sometimes, sacrifice things um, to, trying to obtain something for your, for your personal growth and trying to pursue that thing that is just for you. But you sacrifice, time and time with your family, with your loved ones. So it's hard. It's hard. You need courage to, to achieve your dreams. The sky's the limit, but it's
That's right.
for bold people. I heard that like last week, and it marked me.
Right. What a story, Luis. I also can remember in one of our super chat episodes, uh, you said one thing that um, really showed me who you actually are. You said something like, "If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you." Right?
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah, it's truly true. Totally true. Yeah, it's the only way to know who you
wow.
really are. Because we are acting all the time, or most of the time, like 80% of the time, we're acting from the mind, just trying to do the logic thing and what you should doing and all the stuff. And there are times, like in Poland, for myself, where you don't have another option. It's just trying to overcome, whatever obstacle that you had on front, and you don't have a plan B. You just have to do it. And on those points, it's when you discover who you really are and what is your really power,
Right.
and you have no limits. So it's interesting.
So thank you, Luis, for sharing this, and thank you for these very powerful and empowering words
Thank
for
you.
everybody who now may be watching us on YouTube. Okay, let's be moving on. Lalela, there's one more dance photograph
Ah.
of yours that we just fell in
No
love with.
way.
Can you tell us a little bit more about it? This beautiful sunset. Where was it taken?
Wow. Wow.
So this was taken, I think, in 2020, yes. I was fortunate enough to have shot a campaign for a fragrance for a local South African designer. He's actually an international designer, but yes, he's South African. And this was in Cape Town. And the weather was so horrible the entire day. And when the sun came out for 5 minutes, we knew we had to get a lot done. And this was
Mm-hmm.
taken within those 5 minutes. So, yeah.
Impressive. Impressive. And
Thank
you can see
you.
that dress like, wow, Lally.
Thank you.
I'm nervous about the other picture.
Luis, yeah, take a look at this one.
Oh man. Yes.
Okay, where are you? What are you doing? Tell us a little bit more.
When I got to Mexico, though, I was going as a model. Uh, but one of those jobs that I had before, including, selling pizzas on a bicycle and doing a lot of stuff, this was really good because I had to sell. I was a seller in there, so I had to sell that Chanel perfume, and I was really good at selling. Um, Everyone has their own technique to sell, and mine was just like smiling, like, "Hello, would you like to try this one?" And it works for me a lot. So I used to sell on a mall, and I was selling perfumes.
Right. Well, actually, Luis, your smile is adorable. It's not just my opinion, but there were a lot of comments like this. I can remember on YouTube and on other social media that people just fall in love with your smile. So this is probably what was happening there in this store as well.
There's a story, yeah. If you have the time, I can tell you that story. And it was close to these times. So when I got to Mexico, I'm a really shy person. So I'm an introvert person. And the thing is that I had the opportunity, like in Poland, on like those kind of situation where you don't have another options. And so imagine like selling pizzas or working on a place like that, and then working on these places. At the beginning, the first 2 weeks, it was really hard for me because I had to sell and I have to speak and I have to, you know, get into people and say, "Hey, hello, would you like to try this?" And da, da, da. It was really
Hmm.
hard for me. And the people from the company told me, "Danny, you are the most disciplined. You are the most, you look good. You are elegant. You are serious. But you don't sell. You don't talk." So they told me you have 5 days. And
All right.
when they sent me that, it was really, I started to cry, and I cried like for 5 hours because I was thinking about my family and all the things that I left behind. And I was really like, those first 6 months, 7 months in Mexico was really hard for me. You even have to buy water, and I didn't have money to buy water. And the water in Mexico is,
Hmm.
you can drink from the tap.
Hmm.
So I was not starving, but it was hard for me those times. So I had really the opportunity to get something and was going to lose it because I cannot speak. And it was like that day after crying, uh, the maximum sales that they got on that place was like five perfumes or something like that, and I sold six in 3 hours. And the next day I sold 12, and then I sold 12, and then I
Wow.
was one of the best of the company. And people ask me, "Hey, what is that? Give me an advice. What is the secret?" And I was like, "Man, you know what? I take off the mask. I take off the mask,
Mm.
and it's just me."
Wow,
I'm not
what a
afraid of what
story.
I'm giving you. Yeah, I'm giving you something that is me. It's my soul. It's in my face. You know, it's like this is me. You take it, and if you don't want it, just I don't know. It's your thing.
Oh,
But I'm giving you my best, and this is the truly me. This is truly me. So I I promised myself that I was going to keep that acting like that my whole life without a mask. And I'm trying. I'm learning through the process, but it's one of those things that mark you because you don't have a plan B. You have to do it. So what is the way to do this? How can I achieve this? So I discovered that my smile and being myself, that's my power. That's my
wow.
weapon. My
Wow,
smile and being myself.
what what a story. And every word in it
Yeah.
so much sense. Wow, thank you,
Thank
Luis.
you, Ivan. Oh, thank you.
Just really impressed with your life story and with the way you perceive life and what lessons um, life teaches you and how
Yeah.
you then live through all of these. Wow. Thanks, Luis. All right, Lali,
Thank you.
let's be moving on to the next photo of yours. Um, okay, let's take a look at this one. You can see you're a champion here. What is going on there?
Oh.
Oh,
So I was 18 and I was in the 12th grade, and this was our like merit evening for my year. And your girl was a very focused girl. Like academically, I always used to strive to achieve the best that I could. So I think hence the trophies and the badges on my blazer. And I was also on the leadership council. Hence, I don't know if you can see the full picture, but I'm wearing high heels and stockings. So it was very fancy. And I felt very big and important. So that's basically what that was.
oh, that's so cute. I was gonna say that, like, you're wearing heels?
Yes. If you were part of the leadership council, the girls had to wear these heels, like nurses' heels, not very tall, just, yeah, manageable.
Wow.
Right. So you've
Mm.
been like, Lali, uh, you've been a leader, like you were a natural born leader, right? You've been a leader throughout all of your life.
I've always described myself as that. It's so funny because even in school, when we were younger, in primary school, if a friend of mine wasn't getting along with someone else or someone did something they didn't like, they'd all come to me and say, Lali, this person has done this. And I'd just be like, okay, cool, it's fine, friend, you'll get over it. So everybody has always found some sort of comfort or a confidence in me and has always trusted me to lead um, forward and show them the way or pave the way. No pressure, but I do think that is a quality that I naturally possess.
Wow.
Right. Okay, Luis, your next photo is.
Oh man.
Take a look at this. What's the story behind this photo?
Okay, this story is simple. I'm working as a bartender and I have like a huge scorpion on my bar because I was working at the zoo, like a private event at a zoo, and I don't know, like a huge scorpion just got there.
Okay,
Yeah, no.
so you've been working as a seller in a store, right? You've been working as a bartender.
So my first profession, I think it was doing sweets with my grandfather when I was 9 or 10. So I used to do like uh, cakes and you know grocery stuff like it's really fun. And I learned, and then I started when I was 15. I started my own business, like selling those cakes and pies. It was actually
At
pies on the
15.
neighborhood. 15, yeah. That was my first job.
Wow.
One of my first
It
jobs.
was early.
Very
Okay.
early.
It was, and I actually work, as a salesperson, bartending. When I got to Miami, I actually worked on constructions too.
And
So,
construction. Wow.
doing construction, yeah. Doing grooming to to pets.
Uh-huh.
Um, RBT, it's a registered behavior therapist doing therapy to children with autism. Bartending,
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
sales, like an agent, insurance agent. There's a lot of stuff, and something more like that I don't remember now, but I've been doing a lot of stuff.
Oh, wow.
Right, Louis, I think you're 20. How old are you? 28 right now. 28 years old. You've lived so
I'm
many
20. Yeah,
lives
I'm
already.
28.
Like really,
People say
wow,
that a lot. People
impressive.
say that about me. Yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit more about this one, Lali?
Oh wow,
Oh, yay.
Lily, you look so
So
professional
I
in all the
graduated.
photos. It's
I
not
do?
fair.
No, I don't. But thank you. I really don't. I don't. So this was in 2020 again. So I was supposed to graduate in 2020, but I did, obviously, but I didn't have the ceremony. So I've never actually had a proper graduation ceremony because of COVID. But I had already gotten like the hat and the gown and everything. So on the day, I literally just wore this, and we were all on lockdown, like the whole world. And I forced my sister to go to the garden, and we just took these photos because I just felt like after
Mm.
4 years of undergraduate studies, it was just, I don't know, something. I needed to celebrate it in some way. And I even think that during that time, I needed something to look forward to or something to just like brighten up my day because we were literally in hardcore lockdown. So we weren't really allowed to go anywhere. Yeah, that was just that. I still haven't gotten a professional photo shoot, but I suppose I have to get another qualification and then I'll graduate properly again.
But
Wow.
right, but what were you majoring at? What was your major?
So I did international humanitarian law. So the goal is to work
Wow.
at the United Nations one day. Yes, I really enjoyed that so much. It
Wow.
didn't even feel like school, didn't feel like studying, and I just realized that there's a passion there. There's something that truly interests me. So yeah.
But how come you switched from ballet to the law study?
It wasn't really a switch. I think in South Africa, you need to be wise about the decisions that you make, especially professionally. And I don't think we're at a point where you can make anything in the arts a career. I mean, yes, people are in the dramatic arts. Yes, people are acting and they're doing well. But as far as ballet is concerned or dance, it's not really something that can be taken as a career, you know. If you really want to make money, you really have to see that do something else. So I knew that, yeah, that's a passion of mine. But when I went to varsity, I'd have to sort of sacrifice what I loved for what I had to do. Although I had always wanted to study law, it's not like something that I was forced to do or something that was like, oh, here we go. Or it was something I was genuinely interested in until I got to varsity. And then I just found out how different it is. It's not like what you see on series and these hot lawyers and hot outfits and stilettos. No, it's like a lot of hard work, which is fine. And also just my interest in it, I don't know, it hasn't really been there. But one thing I was taught by my mom is when you start something, you have to see it through. And that, yes, don't waste money, but money can be wasted. Time, you cannot. Time is too valuable. So once I had commenced my legal studies, I had to see them through because I definitely knew that they were going to shape the person that I am. And I definitely think that is true.
Wow.
Wow. Great story, great words, Lali. Thank you. Also very, very inspirational. Thank you guys for this amazing time we've spent together. We'll see you all very soon in the next episode of the Lalela and Louis show here on Miss Supranational official YouTube channel. Let me just remind you that in the next episode, we'll be reliving the brightest moments from Miss Supranational 2022 and Mr. Supranational 2022 final shows with the Queen and the King, and we'll see them react to those moments. So it's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of sweet memories there. So make sure you don't miss it. To not miss it, subscribe to our channel, press the bell underneath this video, like this video, and share it across your social media with all super fans in all the countries of the planet Earth. Thank you, Lali. Thank you, Luis, and see you very soon.
Bye.